large fire that scorched about 120 acres in Hernando County yesterday is about 90% contained tonight.
There were some tense moments this weekend, though, when business owners, neighbors, and volunteers scrambled to protect their property. The flames forced a mandatory evacuation of all homes and businesses for one section of Shoreline Boulevard. That evacuation order has since been lifted. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joins us live with the details. Jeff.
Good evening, Jen and Keith. Well, there was a forestry crew back in here just a short time ago mopping up hot spots. Yesterday, as you were about to see, there was a wall of fire back here that nearly burned a nearby restaurant.
This is video shared with us by the owner of the Silver Dolphin restaurant as a wall of flame came very close to his business.
When we got here, we just saw the smoke.
Owner Jan Milsendo got a call from his son that fire was getting close.
We pulled all the hoses that we have. We started spraying all the bimini top. The place was filled up with customers. And we started watering all the troughs before the customers even left. At this point, the customers just wanted to sit there and watch it.
As you can see from his videos, the fire grew too close, and they had to ask the customers to leave for their own safety, even as they continued to put out the flames on their side of the water.
Embers were blowing like crazy. The wind was 25, 30 miles an hour.
One man volunteered to help, nearly becoming a victim of the fire himself.
We had it somewhat under control, and at that time we realized that the man that walked in, his back was on fire and his leg was on fire. But he looked like he had multiple layers of clothing. We put out the fire. My friend sprayed him.
As the fire continued to grow in intensity, they were ordered to evacuate.
To evacuate my help, they threw us out. They told us we had to leave or we're going to die out here.
As they left, he wasn't sure what he would return to find.
I was already planning on how I'm going to rebuild last night when they finally threw us out.
Charlene Dragon lives nearby and watched it all happen.
It was really scary.
She worried about the firefighters and the animals that she knows are in the area.
Seeing bear and deer. A friend of mine saw a black panther one time, and, you know, just driving down the road, the turkey and everything, and I'm just, like, hope that they're okay, too.
We have not heard any reports of any injuries. Even that man who had his pants and his shirt on fire, according to the restaurant owner, was just fine. He did not report any injuries. In fact, that restaurant owner tells me that that man went on to another business, picked up a hose, and put water on some propane tanks to prevent them from catching fire. We do have an update now. The Division of Forestry says this fire is now 100% contained. Keith?
Okay, that is an update because I said 90%, but yet we still see some of this smoke behind you. I know they said they're kind of mopping up, but is there any chance that we could see this reignite?
Well, it's very dry around here, Keith. There are some hot spots within the fire zone itself, which is why they're going around to mop up those hot spots. And it has been windy out here. So, again, the Division of Forestry and Hernando County Fire Rescue are keeping a very close eye on conditions out here because it is so dry.
All right, we'll stay on it. We'll watch it with them. Thank you, Jeff Patterson, live from Hernando County.